What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Fran Reacts. Let's get right into it. We're gonna be looking at, let's see. Let's do this. True creep horror story animated. Let's see
Hey
this
there,
one.
I'm Natasha, and my specialty is making all your out-of-building dreams
Come
come true.
on.
See?
All right. I didn't even get to read the disclaimer. It was so fast. True creep horror story.
This is a true story from when I was 18 years old. It still creeps me out just thinking about it. It all started when I was heading home from my friend Jason's house. It was about 3 a.m. in the morning, so it was pretty dark outside. I was walking towards a bus stop to catch the blue night bus that ran during after hours. My friend didn't really reside within a suburban area. He
Yo,
was
why all
more or
those
less
people
closer to
black?
the downtown region. That meant there were a lot of random weirdos strolling
The
on the
hell?
streets, which definitely made me a little uncomfortable to say the least. Very uncomfortable, I have to
What the
say,
hell? Do y'all
Polly.
see this nigga?
I decided to wait inside the glass shelter of a nearby bus stop as I
And
regretted
why
my
are there
decision to take the
clowns?
bus this late at night as opposed to just calling an Uber. I couldn't help but notice the dozens of flyers stuck up on the glass of the shelter. They were scattered everywhere, all varying from different things like job postings, rooms for rent, that kind of thing. There was this one flyer that really caught my attention. It was a picture of an older gentleman doing a peace gesture with his left hand.
Easy
The
300 in
title
one
of the
day, call
posting was
me.
called Easy $300 in One Day. Call me. I decided to read further into the flyer as the thought of making
Bruh.
an easy $300
He
in one
looks
day
weird.
seemed
He's
like a bargain
sus.
one couldn't refuse. The flyer had a description
If
which
you're
read,
looking to make a
if you are
quick.
looking to make a quick $300, then you come to the right place. This job entails the assistance of cleaning/chores for a period of 12 hours. Call my cell phone and the details provided below if you're interested.
I mean, it
Regards,
sounds pretty
I was a
legit.
part-time college student, so
But
any extra money would have definitely been beneficial to me. I decided to take a plunge at the opportunity, so I took a picture of the flyer as I see a night bus arriving towards my stop. As I boarded the bus, I refrained from calling the job posting as I didn't want to wake the employer up, so I ultimately decided to text the number instead. My text read, "Hello, please contact this number as I am interested in the job presented in your flyer." About 10 seconds later, after sending the text, I get a call from an unknown number. I assume it was the guy in the job posting, so I answer it.
why would he call
"Hello."
you from an unknown
Then he
number?
answered back, "Hey, you interested in the job? Is this Philippe from the $300 a day posting?" "Yes, it is. What's your name, kid?"
Yo, this nigga's about to get
"John, sir. How
kidnapped.
are you?" He completely disregards my question and says, "You mind coming over right now, kid?" Sir, it's kinda late for that. Can we do tomorrow? "Kid, listen. I know it's very late at night, but both my wife and grandma are sick, so I could use a helping hand as soon as possible." I felt really uncomfortable knowing this guy was trying to
Hang
guilt trip me
up!
into coming over to his house. Mind you, it was approximately 3 a.m. in the morning,
Oh
which
my
made the thought of going
gosh.
that much more absurd. I tell him, "Sir, if we can arrange this for tomorrow, it would be much more convenient for me." "Kid, John, listen. If you come right now, I will pay you double. $600. Take it or leave it."
Leave
If thinking
it!
he was bribing me or not, I unwisely took the bait. I ended up saying,
Oh my god.
"I'm on my way. I'll be there in about half an hour," while
He's
simultaneously getting
fiending
off
for
the
the
bus to call me.
600.
I ended up getting dropped off at the address provided within the flyer and immediately began second guessing my decision. While standing in front of the house, I get a call on my cell phone. It was from an unknown number again. I answer it and say, "Hello? Hey, Johnny, can you see me?"
Oh my
"No,
god.
sir. Where are you?" "Look at the window." "I'm looking at it, but I don't see you, sir." "Look a bit closer. I'm looking dead at you." Where, sir?"
Bruh.
I get startled by a firm grasp on my shoulder.
What the
"Oh, I'm
fuck?
sorry, John. I didn't mean to scare you. I thought you could see my reflection in the window.
No
I
whip
noticed.
either. He just
Please
came there
allow
from
me
a
to show you
bus.
inside my house." Uh, It's a nickname that my mom gave me as a young boy. All my
Get
close friends call me that,
out of
so
there.
I'd appreciate it if you did the same. Okay, Philippe. I mean, creep. I mean, we are technically friends now, right? Yeah, sure.
No.
Very well then.
Out of
Let me
there.
show you inside, John. We end up going inside, and I can't help but notice the amount of dolls laying around his house.
Starting out with any new project
Come
management software
on.
usually feels something like this. Where
Skip.
do you even start?
It honestly looked like he was a hoarder that had an obsession over dolls. I decided
Mm-mm.
to ask him, why do you have so many dolls?
Cause he's
It's
weird.
just a collection that I've accumulated from my childhood. Aren't
He's
they precious,
capping.
John? I've built a special bond with these guys. I'll never feel alone again, you know? At this point, I was pretty convinced that the name Creep was actually his biological name due to the creepy vibes he was giving off. I see. Well, what exactly does this job entail? Well, for starters, my grandma and wife are unfortunately ill, so I have to take care of them since they're in bed all the time. If you don't mind me asking, what's wrong with them? Well, my grandma has Parkinson's, so she's unable to function without my assistance. My wife sadly got into a tragic car accident after her dance
We'll see
rehearsal.
what they look
She's
like.
pretty much paralyzed in her legs and can't walk, so I now have to take care of her as well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She was so beautiful before the accident. I'm unbelievably lucky to be with such a beauty like her. We got married and had about 100 people there. It was the best wedding ever. Sorry if I'm getting carried away. No worries. What would you like me to do for now? You can start by vacuuming the house. Just don't go inside the bedrooms, because that's going to disturb my grandma and wife's sleep. A couple minutes later, I begin vacuuming the hallway upstairs. The bedroom doors were slightly open, so I could vaguely view the inside of it. I remember seeing a glimpse of a woman sleeping on a bed
Oh
which
wow.
I assumed to be his wife. It was
Actually,
unfortunate to see her like that, as she was quite beautiful from what I was able to see. I noticed the man was in the other bedroom having a conversation with his grandma, so I continued vacuuming without drawing too much attention towards his direction. Have you been feeling better? Are you okay? The next part of the story is what sends chills down my spine. The man asked me to put the vacuum down and meet his grandma. As I approach the inside of the bedroom, I see a creepy life-size doll laying on the bed. I unhesitatingly ask him, where's your grandma? John, don't be rude. This is my grandma. I
bruh.
felt my heart fall to my stomach when he said that. I
Bro, get
honestly wanted
out
to
of
get the hell out
there.
of there, but I didn't want to potentially put my life in danger, so
Oh
I
my
just went along with it and
gosh.
said,
Bro,
he has
he's
to.
yo, he's about
He
to
then said,
he's about to
my
die.
grandma thinks you're really handsome. You should come over more often.
uh
Sure, I'll definitely come over more often.
yo, look at the
My
way
grandma
his
wants me to
chest is
grab her some
beating.
McDonald's. Why don't you continue vacuuming the place while I do that?
Oh my god,
Sure,
bro. This
sir.
nigga's
Creep.
tapped.
The man then hands me an envelope and says, here's your $600. Thanks for being there for us.
Oh, he really
Yeah,
gives it to
no
him.
problem. I then continue vacuuming the hallway as the
Yo, I
man
would have
exits
been
the house.
out.
I need to get the hell out of here. This guy is a psycho. As
Yeah.
I dropped the vacuum on the floor, I peeked inside the bedroom of where the man's wife was sleeping. To be honest, I felt really skeptical about leaving her there, so I shouted, Ma'am, is everything okay? Can you hear me?
Get
Ma'am, are you
out of
okay? Can you hear
there.
me? She didn't say anything.
Oh my
She honestly looked
god.
like she was heavily sedated off the meds I saw on top of the nightstand. I ended up leaving the house and catching an Uber. I eventually make
Wow.
it home and remember the man had gave me the $600 in an envelope.
With hundreds of products that tone, cleanse, moisturize, and more, it's easy to.
Thank God I made it out of there. At least I made
Facts.
an easy $600.
Let's see what's in the
I opened
envelope.
the envelope only to see 6 pieces of paper. Each piece had a poorly drawn face with $100 written on it.
This
I
nigga got
shouted,
played out his
what
socks.
the hell is this? I contemplated on giving the man a piece of my mind, but I honestly didn't want any further conflict with
Bro,
the
that nigga
psycho.
was already tapped.
Just before heading to bed that night, I got a call from an unknown number. It was quite obvious that it was the creep, so I ignored it and never looked back. It's been a couple months since that creepy experience. I haven't gotten any more calls from that unknown number since. I was strolling around with my phone one day when I got a notification that someone followed me on Instagram. I noticed it was the creep from the avatar picture on his profile. I was pretty freaked out that he was
Bro.
able to track me down since he only knew my first name and we haven't contacted each other
Nope, your phone
since.
number's on
I
IG.
noticed he had only one
He found
post,
you.
so I clicked it. It was a picture of the woman and the creep on the same
The
bed.
best wedding.
She looked sedated while
Oh my
wearing a belt.
gosh. That was the
The
wedding he was
creep
talking
had his arm
about.
around her while there were hundreds of dolls surrounding the two. The caption read,
The best
"The best wedding
wedding
in
and audience
audience
ever.
ever."
Yeah. Yeah, that nigga's tapped.
She was so beautiful before the accident. I'm unbelievably lucky to be with such a beauty like her. We got married and had about 100 people there. It was the best wedding ever.
That was so crazy. That's why you don't take jobs from those little flyer things. You gotta be careful. People are crazy out here. But if you like this video, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next.